Gary Sit Down.
Shalom, shalom, we live?
Let me check. Let me check.
We should be good.
Before I do anything, it would take like another 5-10 seconds.
Sharala, you can go ahead and open us up.
Child, we're good.
Say something real quick.
What a hard
You said
Yeah, open
testing,
us up.
testing, 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 testing. No?
Testing.
Yeah. Go that.
Good.
Yep.
All right, shalom, shalom. We the brothers here at Gary, Indiana Church. All right, and once again, we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect across the four corners of the earth, pushing his word and his truth. All right. You want to start off at, all right, we're going to start off today at Matthew chapter 22, verse 14.
Hey, because the Lord worked with a small number, man. You know, going to the lesson, the Lord was talking about how, you know, war. At first we started talking about war. You know, it's all the spirit, you know. We were talking about how World War II is just like how it is now, how it was proxy wars, it was sanctions. You know, then Hitler just, you know, invaded France out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to happen the same way as it's happening. All of these little trinkets are leading up to World War III, you know what I'm saying? Then it was, through the spirit, it was like, man, we going to be protected. Because it's not, you know, it's all prophecy, but the Lord going to have his men. And the Lord don't work with a large number, you know what I'm saying? A large number going to get destroyed, but the Lord works with a few. So we started getting scriptures on men that stand for the Lord, stood for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And it was only a few of them. You know? Go ahead,
Mm-hmm. This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen.
Many are called, man. And so what does it mean to be called into this word? I mean, you woke up, you knew who you was, you served the Lord. Hey, but few are chosen, man. That means that we gotta fight for this. We gotta fight for our crown, man. You know.
I got the word for chosen. It says eklectos.
Eklectos. So hey, we don't know who are gonna be part of the elect, man. So we gotta fight. That's why it's a fight, man. Any warrior, the definition of a warrior, any man that war, any man that fight or strive. You know, any man that strive is a warrior, man. Go ahead.
Comment says picked out, chosen, choice, select the best of his kind or class.
The best of its kind. Are we not seeking perfection? You know? Are we not hopeful? You know, that's why the apostle always said a hopeful elect, man.
It's like what the Lord said. He said it's like he said I should make a man out of a fine gold.
That's
Yeah, that's what's that? 13 and 12. And basically, he doing that by taking us through that furnace. Like you said, he making us to be perfect.
Perfect.
You know.
But you got a lot of men right now, man. A lot of long-term men.
Yeah.
That, you know, just going wayward.
Yeah.
Just falling out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding this truth is not enough, man. You gotta strive for this truth, man. You gotta fight for it. You gotta get up and do the hard things.
Yeah.
Because hey, gold is the reason why the Lord likened his chosen as gold, because gold is put in the furnace until it's pure.
Because he said you're gonna be tried.
Tried
is
and that fire.
Yeah, like you get what's that Zephaniah 13 and 9. Yeah.
Oh, we talk about that 1/3 was going to be tried.
And the 1/3 is gonna be brought through the fire.
Go through 13,
Yeah.
That's what Paul like.
Yep.
It's like a marathon. You gotta pace yourself. You know, like any marathon or like long run.
Yes.
You can start off fast.
Yep.
You burn yourself out when you win it.
Yeah.
Or you can start out too fucking slow and never, you know.
Yep.
So it's really, you just gotta pace yourself within this walk, man.
So it's a marathon, yeah.
So it's a marathon.
Yeah, because look, if you're going too fast, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss a lot of stuff, you know, a lot of information that's needed. And then by missing things, it can cause you to error.
That's right.
You know? You got that, bro?
I got that Zephaniah.
Y'all got it.
Zechariah. I got it.
Hey, when you make gold, man, it's a slow process.
Yeah.
You gotta take it, heat
Where
it,
she go?
cool it. And you gotta heat it again, cool it. You can't just leave it in the fire for a week. That ain't how you make pure gold, man.
Right.
You take it's ore at first. It's mixed with zinc, it's mixed with iron, it's mixed with copper, it's mixed with a lot of different chemicals and elements.
Get all that
let dross and fall off. You heat it up, hit it, you cool it off. You heat it up again, you cool it off. You heat it up again, you hit it,
Yeah.
cool it off. You keep on. So they got a rest period.
Yeah, put that
You
pressure
got to put
on.
back in the fire. You got another rest period. It's like us in the truth.
Did y'all read that Isaiah 13 and 12?
I got that too.
Oh, you got it already?
You should read that one
You got it?
first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was that this one?
Isaiah chapter 13, starting at verse 12, it says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir.
That's right. More. Hey, he said I should make a man more precious than fine gold. Hey, a real man is a man that serves the Lord.
That's right.
He said I should make him more precious than fine gold. Because I believe in that same chapter said they should cast their money in the streets. So ain't talking about, money ain't being worth nothing, but wisdom and knowledge should be a stability in that time, man.
Right now.
Precious.
Yeah.
I was going to just expound what the brother Shamari just said, when you go to the Lord of Ophir, it was a rarity, they had to travel a long ways to get to that, because Ophir was the Americas,
Yeah, kind of.
So Solomon had to send his men, to the Americas. So that's how it's rare. Everybody don't have that. So every man not gonna be as gold during that time.
It's not the outward man, it's really the inward man.
Still,
Kind
Yep.
Lord don't give a damn how strong you may be, how physically, dominant towards carnal you may be. The Lord look at the inward man.
That's it.
Is the inward man pure?
It's like he said with King David when they was like looking at him when the Lord chose him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Solomon,
same thing.
Solomon was like, not Solomon.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Samuel was like, Lord, you sure? Because he was comparing him to King
Yeah.
Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, for Lord judge him, not as man judge him.
Yep.
Because Samuel thought he was going to be just like Saul, like, this dude in the sheepcots. And he's the youngest.
Yeah.
He's a baby.
He wasn't even looked at.
He wasn't even looked at. Lord was like, no, I got him.
He judged the inward parts, not
That's right.
He don't look at, like the brother was saying, he don't look at the outer. You can have all the muscles and be the most tallest, handsomest man in the world. But how are you inwardly?
Yep, exactly.
You got that you should read that other one right now then.
Which one, the Zechariah?
You was finished with that one, right?
I had a precept to that one. If I
Yeah, is that
Con.
for now? Yeah, get what you got. Y'all got it, brothers. Y'all got it.
You can grab well, let me grab this one real quick if I'm right. This is Isaiah 48 and verse 10. It says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver.
Start up with verse.
Verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Verse says, Isaiah 48:9. For my name's sake, because it ties into verse 11 as well, so I want to bring it up. Isaiah 48:9. For my name's sake will I defer mine anger, and for my praise will I refrain for thee, that I cut thee not off.
That I cut thee not off, so the Lord ain't going to judge us.
He said he will never forsake us.
Exactly. For his name's sake, because his
For his
reputation.
name's sake.
I told you I was never going to do it, and the Lord said, I'm not a man that I should lie.
It says, behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
Because going through adversity is build character.
Yes,
So,
right.
see, the adversity is needed. When we go through adversity, the Lord teaches you what? Patience. Teaches you to be humble.
Long suffering.
Long suffering. The fruits of the Spirit. You got to go through the suffering because what the Lord is doing is He's purging you, but in the process of purging, He's building you up to His image, His likeness. He don't want you to see this. The people, the 2/3, the reason why they're going to be destroyed because they are going to be in the image of the beast. Whether they take the mark or not, they still in the image. The beast. Whereas the elect, the remnant, Lord, what would be that number? Going to be in the image of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
That's right.
That's right. 'Cause that's what he's shaping and molding us into. That's why the scriptures say to put on Yahweh Shai.
Hey, if I may, you go into that word precious, it goes into being valuable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we gonna be we are truly now the high value men, man.
Yes,
The most valuable man you can have is a man of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? To be able to, go through.
Salaki, if you can, brother, since you said that, what the scripture said, wisdom.
And knowledge, I should.
Isaiah 13.
No. What it says, wisdom is better than silver and gold.
Proverbs 16.
Yep.
Oh, it's also in Job 32. It tells you that authenticity only can. The authenticity of a thing is based off how common it is.
Yeah.
So if you only can find it in 5 places, it's really rare. But what if you only can find it in 1 place?
Exactly. It's
So
ultra
wisdom,
rare.
exactly. The wisdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can only be found in 1 place. And even if you scour the book, you still might not get it.
Exactly.
If he don't want you to get it.
Exactly.
So who's really the Yahweh you man?
Come on.
That's it. Yeah, cause it reminded me like when the famine of the word happened.
Yeah.
What's those ancient, well not ancient, remember those old school Chinese flicks, the karate flicks, the kung fu flicks, when they wear their mouth move but they still talking?
Yeah.
What they always talk about, they always talk about the child of prophecy. It's he is the chosen one. Like I have chosen you. And then it's always the underdog. It's always the one that nobody looked at. And that makes for a good story. That's where these directors get that from, man. It's always the underdog. It's always the person nobody looked at, the person everybody thought was nothing. And he's the child of prophecy. He's the underdog. You used to hate me, now you love me.
And it's so mighty about that because, you know, we all can attest, you know, being men in this world, you know, men of the Lord wouldn't be the elect in this world. When you look at the pride of these people and how vain their thoughts are, you be thinking to yourself, this nigga, you know, we was talking about earlier, how people, after you said it, you know, we go to work, these people in their job, they feel like they do their job better than you, or they've been there longer, they're better than you overall in life.
Yeah, all that life, yeah.
And you looking at this nigga like, oh, feeble man, you know, oh, vain man you are. Like, nigga, you don't know what the hell going on, nigga.
Hey, if I can add on to what you're saying, how do you know a man in the world standpoint, how do you know a man is great? You know a man is great in the world by his philanthropies.
Yeah.
He cannot express how great he is, especially without talking. If you don't speak with that man, like especially say if you just saw him, he expressed how great he is by what he has on, what his outward appearance is. So the Lord don't work the way the world works. So how do we express how great we are? By how humble we feel. You know what I'm saying? That's how it says, who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And I think it's only in one of the gospels that says he brought a child and sat him upon his lap.
But you know why he did that though? You know why he did that, right? Why he picked the child?
Because he says he that cannot. Is it what? I'm gonna let you do it.
No.
Is that because it said he cannot humble himself as his little child?
Boom.
He that cannot humble himself as his little child has got to be born again.
Boom.
Corinthians says, what it says, Corinthians 5:17 says, all they that come to the Lord and believe on the Lord is a new creature.
That's it.
Old things are passed away, all things are become new.
You
It's like a baby. That's why you gotta be taught again. You gotta be taught how to walk, how to talk, how to act. That's why you're supposed to shut the fuck up when you first come to the truth. The babies can't talk.
And guess who's making you like that? We just read it.
Yeah.
How about you, you know, basically shaping you up into that likeness of himself,
Ooh,
man.
he got you on the wheel. He like,
Yep.
no.
Yeah, you know, they're scoping before,
How you shape
it.
Yeah, through the trials and errors of life.
That's it, man.
You may find yourself like that's why, you know, brothers, I think Elder D man was hitting on like, bro, don't be, you know, one time he talked to us, he was talking about like, brothers, you pray for strength, don't be surprised Lord put you in a situation
He gonna put you through that.
to build your strength.
Yeah, exactly.
So you'll pray for something like, Lord, I pray for more faith. Okay, Lord, gonna put you in you want more faith? Okay. We'll put you in a situation where you're gonna have to call upon me. I'm gonna show you that I'm with you.
And
You want to be humble? I'm gonna give you people.
You want discipline? You gonna learn discipline.
Yeah.
Gonna put that learn shit for sure.
I want to be more humble. I feel like I'm more too proud. You want pride? You want humility?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you somebody that's lowly, and I'm putting them in your corner. You gotta help them.
And who actually put you through the affliction? Because in that affliction, it's only right to be humble. Only a wicked nigga's gonna be proud through some affliction. You know, or maybe he's sick.
But a wise man can see but he doesn't have the spirit of instant gratification. He's gonna see the
bigger picture.
He's like what do you call people that look at stock market? The algorithm. He look at the algorithm. He's an analyst. He looks at the end goal. He's like, man, I know right now it hurts, but the end goal, I hope the Lord will be with me. You know what I'm saying? He look at it as an investment. You know.
Who you still got that?
Proverbs 16:16.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 16. It says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver.
Hey, it's much better because when you look at Esau and the people of this world, they got the riches and the wealth, but they don't have wisdom. And it shows how they can live their lives.
That's it, yeah.
They look at, for example, this nigga Diddy. This nigga, in the eyes of the world, he's successful, he got businesses.
He's a god to everybody.
He's a god to a lot of people, Now it's come to find out this nigga's a filthy. He's filthy. He has no integrity. He's a sellout. He'll bend over and do anything to get the riches and wealth of this world.
Yeah.
So why he's a man that needs to be respected? You can't even stand on your own principles as a man. And the Lord teaches us, through this walk to have integrity, even in the face of adversity.
Yeah.
You're gonna be tested in this walk. You may be like you may be at a job and you be at a function, it's a cookout, and it's swine everywhere. I'm just using examples.
No, that's a good example because you know what you made me think about when you were saying that. You made me think about the 7 sons that had kept their integrity.
Oh,
Maccabees. Yeah, they didn't eat that pork.
Ooh, he went up there and slayed him.
Yeah.
Because one thing a person say, I got you when everything's good.
Yeah.
I believe you. I'm with you.
Relationship.
It's good to say a friend should be known in adversity.
Yeah.
So it's the reason why the Jacob's trouble got to happen and our temptation got to happen. The Lord is a proving ground.
To show.
And that's why you got to be humble in this thing because we've been called, but we don't know we've been chosen.
Hey, he said, then you should.
That's why we be like, Lord willing.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we be hoping, man.
That's right.
You're right. That's why, man.
And you go into that word called, man, it means it goes into being invited.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? We just in being invited to this. Hey, we have to make our calling and election sure. Man.
That's right.
In a sense, man, by, doing the work to the best of our ability and staying humble, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Because humility, going through this process, humility is the key. Me and Brother Tobbs was talking about that earlier, man.
Humility.
Humility is the key, man. Because we in a world to where we we look at certain situations, you know what I'm saying? We coming into this truth, and there's certain things that might throw you off in a sense. You see what I'm saying? You look at a motherfucker like, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, within the world, you would respond to it in a way, you know what I'm saying, in a worldly way,
Yep.
But when you come into this truth, you coming out of order, man, and servitude.
That's right.
And your response in the world is not the same as it will be, in this truth, man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And that all, comes to, humility in a sense, man.
I got a precept real quick. This is I'm gonna say this is James 4, verse I'm just gonna go to the point. I'll read it real quick. You can break it down, bro. This is James 4 and verse 8. He says, "Draw nigh to Yahweh, and He will draw nigh to you." I'm gonna start again from the top. This is James 4, verse 8. It says, "Draw nigh to the Most High, and He will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded." He said, "Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning, and your joy to heaviness."
Happy, yeah, bro. You have to do that because when you put yourself into the furnace of affliction, like that Yaquab got that draw. I don't know if you ever seen. Look up a video of metal being heated up and cooled off. And close the door, bro. When you heat up metal red hot and you let it cool off and you hit it, stuff falls off. Those are the impurities.
Yeah.
Those are the weaker elements that can't withstand the heat. So that the weaker stuff that falls off the metal is likened to us because when we go through affliction, that weaker stuff that falls off is our old man, the man, the part of our body as the flesh that like the kingdoms of the world. But the man that remains is the spirit. We get strengthened in our spirit when we go through these afflictions and infirmities.
Why? Because you partaking in the Lord's affliction. Yeah. And now you see what Yahweh Shai went through and the humility that he had to go through.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The fire that he had to go through in order for us, you know what I'm saying, and to get this truth. Man.
That's it. And that being afflicted too, it comes with so many different things you might go through being in the truth.
Yeah.
Like losing family.
Yeah.
Losing friends, loved ones, your woman, You know, that's part of going through that affliction too, man.
Right.
And you're gonna be tried, man, in this thing, man. You know, I've seen people fall out because of them losing their girl
Yeah.
or their family. Like, man, I can't do this, man, because my woman says she gonna leave me. You know, I mean, this ain't for everybody. It's only for a select. You know what I'm saying? Few.
Faint
know?
of heart. Yeah.
It's not for the faint of heart, man. This is for them who can do this. And the Lord, He put a certain spirit on certain men, man, who can go through these things, man. But these men are special because they gonna go through it all the way into the end.
To the death.
To the death. Like he said, the scripture say, what he say, he said, he had 7,000 men and have not bowed the knee to all. They're not gonna do that, man. They're gonna keep their integrity and resist. You know what I'm saying? Satan, man. Resist anything he got to offer, man. Like how Yahweh shall resist him.
That's right.
You know, so is the elect, man. You know?
Yeah, like the scripture said, it back you up. It said, along the lines of blessed are those whose conscience has not fallen from the hope of the Lord. Because throughout all that they went through,
Yeah.
and mind you, every brother's walk is tailor made. Like a certain king or a certain type of affliction this brother may be going through isn't going to affect you on the type of level that
Well,
you may receive.
You said tailor made. My suit jacket ain't gonna fit you.
Exactly.
I'm a 42 long. You feel you 42 regular.
Yep.
You know.
That's right. That's right. Every brother go through a certain level or go through different things, man. He said, I'm gonna read it again. He said, be afflicted and mourn and weep. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, why? Because you know when you mourning, you closer to Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shem Shah, and instead of being in a happy state, man.
Yep.
You know when you're more in a happy state, you tend to forget, and Jake tend to forget so damn soon, man.
Yep.
So quick. You see what I'm saying? But when we in that mournful state, you know, what do we do, man? We look to the Father.
That's it, man.
It says that. It says in the presence of adversity, no, in the presence of prosperity, there's a forgiveness of affliction.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
You tend to forget.
You
Man.
forget that
Yeah,
affliction.
exactly. You tend to forget.
But hey, we men of the Lord, they don't. When they in prosperity, they still serve the Lord. You know, they don't forget that. They're like, man, I remember when I remember we was on this.
Yeah.
I remember this brother right here, man. He used to say it all the time. Like, man, look, I got an apartment. They call out Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Man, I was sleeping on the floor for years, man.
Because you understand the balance of it.
I was about to say, because when you go through stuff, you start being a man of the Lord, you start appreciating everything, you know, you be grateful and mindful
Yep.
that it was Yahweh Shem Yahweh who did.
Exactly.
You know, you don't forget, man.
Hey, that's why I try to say the hearts of the wise is in the house of mourning. The house of fools is in the house of mirth.
Yep.
If I can give you a testimony real quick, bro. 30 seconds, bro. Real quick. When I lost my job in October, bro, my woman was acting up, attitudes all over the house, telling me I don't want to work. I'm like, I only been off for a month. It's only been 30 days.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to get approval for certain things. When everything started falling in line, I'm sorry. I don't know why I was doing that. I'm like, yo, I know why you was doing it. Money wasn't falling in. Your mind was left scattered. You didn't know what was about to happen. But I was like, man, Lord will come for me. I don't know whether she leave, whether she stay. Lord still will come for me.
Right, that's right.
And I was like, bro, then now everything falling in line. She like, so you getting free money? I'm like, free money? And she like, how you do? I'm like, it don't matter how. If you would have had faith in the Lord from the beginning, he would have had you. You know, she got up because she was me, but still though, you know, it's just working your faith.
That's right.
You know, and I've been through a lot of situations where I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm standing on the park bench. I'm still gonna serve the Lord, and the Lord never had me stay on the park bench. Always made a way. Cause bro, He created the foundations of the earth. It's a small thing to create a situation.
Hey, what did Yahweh Shah said? He said the birds
Have nests and holes.
and hoes with the Son of God. He said, don't think not.
Have no certain dwelling place.
He said, think not. He said, what's the long line? Somebody, your raiment.
No, he said, think not upon. He said, think not upon your raiment.
Yeah.
For the Lord they give you a raiment. He said, He said, the Lord don't sanction a sparrow to fall to the ground. The Lord sanctioned it.
Yep.
He said, more life is more
than the raiment.
than the raiment. The Lord care for us, man. You know what we. If the Lord feed, think about it. We see birds every goddamn day by the flocks,
Yep.
and they still eat.
They still eat.
So how much more us?
He said that they toil not.
Exactly.
They don't even
come to them.
They just get fed, man.
And also, based off the wisdom of the sparrow, birds are wise.
Yeah.
They know not to toy because worms come up in the
Yep.
But go ahead.
This is James 4 and verse 10. He said, "Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord,
That's it.
and He shall lift you up."
When you read Kings, when you read the book of Kings, it shows you the kings that was wicked and the kings that was righteous. Even the kings that was righteous did wickedly in the sight of the Lord. But the Lord said he humbled himself in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord had favor upon him. Because there was certain kings that wanted to do the office of priest and used to get mad. Well, one king in particular got mad, and he got jealous of the Levites. He said, "I want to serve the Lord too. I want to burn incense." And he said the Lord had stricken him, but then he prayed and repented. And it said he humbled himself in the sight of the Lord. He was a righteous king in the sight of the Lord. He still went off, but he humbled himself.
And that's the thing. That's the whole thing. You gotta humble yourself, man.
That's right.
You know, even during the times when you are up and doing good, doing well, being blessed, you still gotta humble yourself, man. Acknowledge your how about Shimmy at the end of the day.
That's what word. That's the meaning of the word
Yep.
worship. That's the very definition here. It means to reverence. Even when you're doing good, I couldn't have it unless it was you.
And because the Lord, and he keep it on your memory.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? In those times, man, when you was going through all those different things,
There you
man.
go.
And then He makes you so grateful
Yeah.
to come through those things. Just like Lord willing, I pray that all the brothers make it on the chariots. You know, I'm pretty sure brothers gonna be crying because and with tears of joy, because me personally, I know I ain't worthy. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, He gonna pick you. And you gonna be so, man, grateful, man. I'm grateful thinking about it. The thought of it in my mind, man. Like, man, I hope the Lord pick me for that day. You know, let me go into my mind like, man, I be, man, like me, I'm me.
Hey, lousy.
This old wretched man.
Wretched man,
This wretched man that I am, you know,
Iniquity.
full of filth, and the Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Forever. That's mercy forever, man. And, you know, that's beautiful, man.
Man, it's like, you know,
It keeps you humble, man. And think about that, man.
it's like a case.
Yeah,
You get a case, and you get this lawyer out of nowhere,
yeah,
and you know, like you say you get a murder charge or something big, you know, RICO or some shit like that, and you get, and they tell you figure 100 years. You know, and maybe you get convicted.
that's a good.
You in the middle of you know, in a certain sentences, and life without parole.
Yeah,
Then you get this lawyer out of nowhere. I can get you out.
I can get you. I can fight for you.
I'm gonna fight for you.
Pro bono.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta for free. Because usually they ain't got money. Their family fucking pretty much gave up on them.
The whole time,
Yeah.
the lawyer probably an underdog. He like, I see your case is impossible,
He got something.
but I got enough skill to make it possible, and it's gonna be for free because it's gonna make him look better.
yeah.
You know, he's like, man, he fought for free. Is that an off?
Why?
That's an impossible case.
Why? Because what he gonna do is he gonna look at that case. You see what I'm saying? He gonna be like, hold on, man. It's an error right here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, it's an error, man. No, it wasn't you that messed up. You know, it was them.
Yeah.
It was the prosecutor that messed up. He's gonna plead your cause based off that. You know.
If I may, in our case, the Lord is our lawyer. He taking our. We got an impossible case, bro. We're full of iniquity.
Exactly.
But the judge is his father.
Yeah.
Father.
Yeah.
I know what it's like in that place.
Yeah.
You please, Mike, because Matthew 10:33 says, "Those that confess me before my Father, I will confess." And I'm sorry, those who confess before me, I will confess before my Father.
If I may, real quick,
Bro, go ahead.
this is
I
now because what you just said, because this is what we doing out here. This is what the Lord said. This is Psalms 94:16. He said, "Who will rise up for
Can
me?"
you start the verse up? 94:16.
94:15. Matter of fact, I'll go up to I'll start at 15. He said, this is Psalms 94:15. He says, "But judgment shall return into righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it."
Ooh.
His judgment shall return into righteousness.
That's the kingdom.
That's it, man. That's the kingdom, man.
It's just like we was talking about with the case, like, you know, so everybody that get out, when they thought they couldn't get out, they be in so much tears of joy.
Yeah.
Like, I would never thought I was gonna be free. And we hoping to be free from this fucking ultimately this chains of darkness, flesh,
Con.
and definitely this fucking place, this hell.
Yeah.
Here, especially here in Babylon, or whatever the elect may be scattered, Lord
Yeah.
will reveal that number, man.
Yeah, that reminds me of times. Yeah, he got a testimony. He got a lot of stuff. He said, "I'm getting out. I know I'm getting out." And they was like, "Man, you ain't getting out." He's like, "No, I'm getting out." He just had complete other faith. He was getting out. Then he called him. He said his bunk was like, "Bro," he started crying. That was funny. He was like, "Bro, you ain't never lied, bro." He said you was getting up on the first day, bro. And then it was love, bro. It was love.
Yeah.
That was mighty, God.
Like that song, like, you know, the song they be singing, when the saints go marching, oh, I like to be up in that number.
Oh, that's
When
mighty.
the saints go.
I ain't never heard that,
You
but
know what I'm
that's
saying? Like, I
cold.
wanted to be a part of that number
One of the
because
saints.
That is
yeah.
cold.
Could you imagine the joy you like, bro?
That just show. It lets you know the saints is also soldiers.
Yeah.
See,
It's more than that.
it's more to this. It's Psalms 94. I'm gonna start again at 15. He said, "But judgment shall return unto righteousness, and all the upright in heart shall follow it."
See, judgment given to the wicked now.
That's it.
He the one that make the laws. You know, he the one that make these grievous ass laws, bro.
Hey, it's a
But
spirit.
Salaki, I gotta go up one more verse because of that, though.
Oh,
Man.
you start at 11.
I'm
I'm
saying, yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, let me go up
11.
11. I'm gonna go. Yeah. You was gonna say something, brother?
I was gonna say because I was watching the Elder Malcolm video. He was doing they camp, Chicago camp. And Elder Malcolm was going to pretty much how like Esau, when they judge us, they don't even judge by their own constitution.
Yeah.
They judge by codes and shit. So when you see like, I forgot how he explained it, but he said when you see the flag with the fringes on it,
Yeah,
they
that
pretty much
means
judge it. They judge you from a foreign, like it's like a foreign law. He was saying.
Damn.
it's not our shit.
It's not even really our shit like
Yeah.
child support. That's unconstitutional.
Yeah, Title 40 is
Yeah, it's
unconstitutional.
unconstitutional.
But it's law because they say it's law.
Yeah. So it's really wicked. They don't even. That's those
It's
unrighteous
crazy
decrees.
because that same elder told me about Title 40.
Yeah.
Can't get a passport. There's certain things that come with that shit, bro. It's unrighteous, bro.
But you know why they do that though.
Wait, so-
The reason why they make those laws like that is made for Jake.
yeah.
It's tailor made for Jake to keep his foot
Oh,
down on Jake's neck.
Keep them subject
It's
to
to keep him subject to these payments, man. So he can never get up. He's gonna be ever fighting in this
Yep.
fighting out of this bag, man. This bag with holes. He gonna punch a hole and come out one side and go back in the bag and
Yeah, but you gotta pay. You gotta pay child support. Then you gotta pay back pay.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a court. Yeah, it's a game that Jake had never won.
It's the game is rigged.
That's that great gulf
Yep.
Lazarus was talking about.
Yeah.
You know, it's a great gulf between us and them. Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but hey, through the spirit, and our hope is, you know, those that will change. Those tables will change.
And it's gonna change.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
gonna change.
It's gonna change.
No, it's gonna change. We
It's
supposed
gonna
to be part of
change,
it.
Doc.
Because you seeing it right now. Because
Hey, you ain't hear Sam
The
Cook?
first-
you see it right now. The man that's perceived to be the Most High's children is now to be feared, to be found out another bunch of filthy ass, disgusting bastards.
Well, he
That's
just
those
said,
small hats.
he just said, bro, he just said, judgment shall return to righteousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the righteous,
Okay,
there's gonna be righteous judgment in the earth, man, forever. I'm gonna start at 11. It's Psalms 94 and 11. He said, "The Lord knoweth the thoughts of men, that they make that they are vanity."
There you go.
That's what I was gonna
Jeremiah
say.
17. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna slack it. I was gonna say because
Mhm.
right now, the so-called J.E. Dubs
Mhm.
that's claiming themselves to be the children of the Most High, now to be the whole earth is looking at them and
Mhm.
what they look like.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Can't be.
You
Exactly.
see how the Lord just pulling the skirt up on his devil?
It's
Took
funny.
the table and turned it.
Like the shit in New York.
Yep.
These niggas coming out the sewers like you niggas are real live rats.
Yeah.
That was like always a little fucking rat. But in reality, y'all literally proving the whole earth you are, because a rat is known for what? To operate in filth.
Yep.
You rats
Yeah,
thrive in
that's
filth.
You know, that's what man.
Rats rats also their characteristics go, to go
Unseen.
unknown,
Unseen.
unseen. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? That's,
And they pass what? Diseases, ailments.
Yeah.
So in reality,
Yep.
you
Pass
nigga,
down
you
with
the
it.
filth of the earth.
for sure.
Tell you the truth, was always known throughout the other quarters of the earth, but America never knew. But now
There you go.
But scripture says, I will wake up to lift the veil, lift the skirt
It's
in
mainstream
Babylon.
now.
But now it's mainstream.
Because when you read the comments, everybody smile. Look what I want to read one comment. Look what we got here. Oh, rat. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, other comments, you can tell that they talking shit. Like, because you see other languages, rat bastards there. People are tired of you devils,
They
man.
know it.
It's a shameful spewing. Like the scripture saying her back, it's a shameful spewing on you devils, man.
They know.
You know?
Yep, that's right. This is verse 12. It said, "Blessed is the man whom thou chastenest,
Yep.
O Yahweh, and teaches him out of thy law."
They don't fit them bastards. Because it said their house is far from chastity.
Yeah.
It said, who is the most high? We should pray to him. For we got riches already.
They welfare,
Hey.
they own porn, they own the damn the music industry.
Bro, they own the world.
They own everything.
They own the world.
They're not the Israelites, man, because they're not going through that chastening.
Exactly.
We actually going through that chastening. You know, with those curses, we up under the curses of Yahweh Shah right now, man. You
If
know
I
what I'm
may
saying?
add to what you're saying, the way they try to fake like they going through the curses, some of their women be bald in their head.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Wow.
Y'all gotta stop that shit.
Well, they like to bring up the hollow thing
Yeah, the hollow.
with the guy hit
Hologram.
hit
Yeah,
hitman with
Yeah.
his stash. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah.
We been found out about that. Them numbers on y'all little population that came into that land with the Balfour Declaration.
Oh,
It was
1948.
lies, it's bad.
Yeah. Just lies, man.
1948, yeah.
Yep, just all lies, man, the whole time.
And it's getting the skirt is getting lifted.
I mean, but look, anybody got good sense can see that anyway, because look, the scriptures tell you what the Israelites gonna be at, and what the conditions of Israel is.
Right.
It pinpoints certain people.
That's right.
It points them right out
If I'm
in the scriptures and through the prophecies. Go ahead, brother.
I got something. Just
Yeah.
prove what you're talking about. This is the word ghetto in the etymology.
Yeah.
It says a part of a city in which Jews are compelled to live in.
Yeah,
Fails to live in.
they the ones who they the real
Come on now.
ones from the ghetto.
But that's what lets you know that the Esau's crafty. You're like, oh, they can move out. They have the money to. But you
Exactly.
purposely keep the bracket low for us.
Red line.
Purposely,
Exactly.
man.
You know, red lining, certain loans, because it's come to find out. I'm talking to
Criminal
brother.
record.
You know, I'm looking up, to buy a home.
Yeah.
Come to find out, the realtor, the people that own this the specific real estate company, is owned by Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
And we know who we know about this devil.
Yeah.
He's shaking hands with gates of hell that will not prevail. You know, all these clowns. You know,
Oh, yeah.
which he's a devil. He's a small hat himself.
He keeps it in the bracket low purposely.
And then the part of you even getting a loan, they gotta check your bank account to make sure that the money you got is legit.
What you
money.
say is in it, yeah.
So it's like me, right? I got some shoes to sell. In order for you to buy these shoes, like say for instance, I want to sell you these shoes I got. In order for me to buy your shoes, I gotta check your bank account, make sure you got the money in your
Make
account,
sure you
and make sure
afford
your money is legit enough to buy my shoes.
Yeah.
Which is wicked. Why the fuck I gotta look at what you know?
Yeah.
Which is corrupt. But then you ain't. How you get your money?
Exactly.
By rape, robbery, and pillage and shit. The money you got, nigga, is
It's bloody.
it's bloody. It's not legit.
It's
You
not,
know.
yeah, it's all
And
blood money.
and you can have the money in there, but now they gotta look at your credit score
Yeah.
to kind of determine what type of
Your little
interest
resume.
rate is you gonna get hit with.
They gotta see
It's all a scam.
They gotta see a tax for the last couple of years.
Kinda,
See
exactly.
where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all a scam, man. Go ahead.
I just got a few more definitions on the word ghetto. It says a clipped form of ghetto from Egypt. It says a small section or a town. It also says extended by 1899 to crowded urban quarters of other minority groups, especially blacks in the United States.
Especially blacks in the United States.
Hey, there you go, right there.
The projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJs.
Yeah.
DJs, ghetto.
The reservations.
Yep.
Exactly.
This is Psalms 94, verse 13. Oh, no, I'm gonna go back again at the 12, that last part. He said, "O Yahweh, and teaches him out of thy law." These are the ones that are being corrected out of the law right now. Brothers waking up, sisters waking up. You know, the Lord, He called out to us, Now through the Spirit, He correcting us, man, teaching us His laws, statutes, and commandments, giving us understanding, man, and giving us instructions, man.
Blessing us up.
Yep. He said, verse 13, he said that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity.
Hey, which is what? Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble, yep.
Which is nearer than we. Hey, they already said 20. Hey, Apostle Tahar coined the year. Hey, the whole year of Jacob's trouble. And you know, I was watching a clip on TikTok, which the Simpsons, which we know these devils, that's their left hand version of them prophesying. You know, every time Simpsons so shit, they don't miss a beat. They had an episode where pretty much an EMP knocked out all the power out.
Hey, technically, look at what he says. It says that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity. What is that ultimately talking about? Jacob, it's not Jacob. It's the kingdom. Because you gotta think in Jacob's trouble, it's deemed Jacob's trouble because Jacob gonna hey, brothers gonna get beheaded. You know what I'm saying? We don't know who they may be, but I'm saying like in the kingdom. Read the rest of it. It's gonna go into it.
This is verse 13. It says that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity, and to the pit be digged for the wicked. So it's going
the pit means the
to
system.
talking about to the
Y'all just talk about Esau's system, like how you gonna go through all of this, and you own the system. But I gotta go through you to get a house, just a place of dwelling. Even I want to say, even if you got enough money, they still gonna be like, look at Maryville. It's a sector in Maryville. If you got enough money to afford, where niggas stay. Then it's another sector while the Edomites say. Even in Sherrville. Even in Sherrville, bro. It don't even matter, bro. Even in
You know,
I don't know if y'all know. It's a gated community. It's one of the richest communities you can live in Northwest Indiana. It's in St. John.
verse 13.
You talking about towards
Briar
like
Ridge.
that area.
Briar Ridge is where NBA players live.
Yep.
You know, NBA players live in Briar Ridge. It's a one side where all the niggas at.
Yep.
Brian served houses. I'm like, why is it all niggas over there? I'm talking in the gated community. It's all niggas on one side,
If I may.
but then on the other side, it's Edomites. I'm like, they ain't by happenstance.
Of course not.
If I may, if anybody familiar with Chicago, it's the same way in Beverly, you know? Yeah. On the other side of the streets, Jake. But Beverly, that whole neighborhood is straight Edomites. They got nice ass houses.
No.
For the most part.
Most of that neighborhood of Beverly is so-called Irish.
Oh, like white people, they might be undercover.
Some of them might be.
Okay.
Some of them
But
might be
realtors don't know
Esau.
that. Realtors don't know
Okay,
that.
that makes sense.
Some of them might be Jake. You know, over there in the Beverly community. You know.
But the
But
realtors,
you're right though.
the realtors don't know that though. The realtors look at the face value like, okay,
He's one of us.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta think about Chicago itself. It's one of the most segregated cities.
Oh, for sure.
Not just in America, but in the world.
For sure. North side.
Like think about South Side. Like I grew up with I ain't see an Edomite till I was down there. Outside, motherfuckers at the school and a cop here and there. You didn't really see niggas until like I got older. I ain't,
See, but they
I mean, not niggas.
I know what you're talking
Esau
about.
is the real, but Edomites,
BG.
Yeah.
Baby gangster.
What you trying to say?
no, I'm just saying they framed that up through their laws.
Yeah.
right.
And then they through their mischiefs and their laws, man, and they named it redlining, like you brought up earlier. Through that redlining, they was able to segregate, who lived where, and being able to monitor who lived where, within the city, man.
That's how it is all through Chicago.
There you go.
It's segregated like a mud. You got Inglewood, Roseland.
But Chicago is a big city within itself, bro. It's just the third biggest city in America. And it's unlike the other two. It's unlike New York.
Yeah.
It's unlike LA. It's the third biggest city in America, bro. But it has its own spirit behind it. Like, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Chicago has its own vibration, bro.
It's
like,
a weird vibration. It's a wicked vibration too.
it's wicked as hell,
Yeah.
bro. Like, bro, niggas actually take pride in being from Chicago. Like,
Chirac that wickedness. When you
bro,
Yeah.
bro, the elder was livid when they deemed Chicago Chirac. The elder in my Chicago was livid, bro. I used to say it on every camp. They don't even know Iraq. Like, you ain't got dive bombers. We like, what the fuck is a dive bomber? Bro, niggas jumping off buildings, pulling strings with a bomb on it, bro.
fucking
On top of
IEDs.
tanks. You know what I'm saying? They strap the ID on their back and they to a vest and they jump off the building.
Damn.
But they want to be, but I'm just saying that Chicago has their own vibration
But
and
it-
wicked gangster life.
They're just a bunch of dead niggas, man. They don't know, man.
Done.
Basically all it is, man.
And
That's everywhere, man.
And that's just crazy. And
That's-
you glorifying him.
And that's why the Lord got us out there. You know what I'm saying? To
Bring that light on.
to shine that light, man, to the jakes that's out there that's, lost, man.
Yeah.
You know, out there in the darkness, man. Don't know what the hell they going, don't know what the hell to do. You know, the Lord put us out there to show them the way to go. You know, it's funny that I was talking to somebody about that today. It's like how the Spirit, come up behind you, you hear His word, and say, this is the way, walk herein.
Yeah,
You know? That's what we out there for, man. We out there fishing, for the election, man. Hey, unfortunately, hey, it is what it is. This is how the way Most High got it. Only the 1/3 gonna be the ones brought up through the fire. And y'all, any one of y'all brothers still had that? Didn't nobody even read that. Yeah.
I had that.
Didn't nobody
We
read
didn't
that.
finish.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
had that.
hold that up.
13:8.
You still on pit?
Yeah, look up that word pit, brother. Bible shop.
It goes into the word shukah.
Mm-hmm.
Outline of biblical usage, pit, destruction, grave. But then when we go into the Strong's definition,
Mm-hmm.
it says especially as a trap.
Ooh.
Figuratively, destruction.
That's what I believe. That's what it means in this particular verse. It means to figuratively destruction. Because it goes right here where it says, verse 13 says that thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity. That's talking about the righteous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the wicked, hey, they gonna be destroyed, man. You know, that's what the Lord setting it up for. Hey, he doing his sifting, man. Verse 14, he says, for the Lord will not cast off his people, neither will he forsake his inheritance.
It's not speaking of all of Israel.
There you go with that Zephaniah real quick, Bob. Yep. And you can start at 8 now.
Around that pit is that he that dig the pit shall fall therein, of the pit of the holy dig.
That's it, man.
He dug the hole, man, by touching the jewels of the Lord's eye, Adonai's eye.
Because what he's trying to do, he's trying to set up an NWO. He's trying to purposely crash his own system that hopes to establish a worldwide slavery,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
which is fucking idiotic when you look at it.
Well, that's what they built for.
And guess how he gonna do it? Guess what he gonna use to implement this? Fear.
Yeah.
That's his greatest tactics is fear. Man.
Fear of death, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause all these people, look what they did with the backwards jump shot. What did all these people do, man? They got
Fear their job.
They fear losing their job.
They fear dying.
Some of these people was scared that they really thought that they was gonna die.
They was for death.
Yeah.
To this day. You got people walking around with masks on outside, man.
And they got, like I said.
4
Or
years.
in their car by themselves.
With
Yeah.
the windows up.
4 years later.
And that's the spirit that the elders brought it up.
Yeah.
Because Fauci, y'all's little savior,
Yeah.
just came out and said this week that shit was false. All that wasn't needed.
Oh, Anthony Fauci just came out and said that.
Y'all little savior.
Yeah.
And with
That little rat.
And what Apostle Gabar, he did a lesson on that nigga name, Fauci, which means jaws. Jaws of death.
Damn.
This motherfucker, like, bro,
Damn.
then this nigga just disappeared from the scene. Every day when the 1-9 came out, this
Yeah, he
nigga was on
disappeared.
television everywhere.
Yep.
Sitting
By
there,
an actor.
look like a pedophile.
Mm.
You know he a pedophile. You can just look on his face. And then soon, out of nowhere, he nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, where this nigga at?
Right, exactly. Yep.
I just looked this up.
Go ahead, brother.
Fauci name meaning in Italian, sickle.
Damn.
Cleaving instrument, man. Cleaving, cut to cut.
Yeah.
Separate.
And he's the same nigga, I believe he's behind the AIDS shit.
He had AIDS in the 80s.
You got people out here, some people actually had to go get therapy behind this C-19, man. They
They
literally,
getting
man.
palsy and everything off
God,
that.
yeah, man.
Well, it's a nigga at my job. This nigga coming with a mask. Well, I seen this fat ass nigga smoking a sweat. I'm like, nigga, that's killing you more than what the fuck they tell you,
You keeping the chemicals pushed off.
Which shows how
all
delusional.
up in your face, man.
This
Man.
nigga is scared you to take a jump shot, but every day your lifestyle, which is really a death style, you're killing yourself with all the other shit you doing.
Yeah.
You got Jake's out. They went and took the jump shot, but did you took the jump shot or when you go fuck these random ass people? You know, not
Hell nah.
no.
But they don't get checked without. They don't get checked without.
You don't check a person. Did you took your vaccine?
Mm-hmm.
When you try to,
Yeah.
skeet. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
ain't thinking about
You
that.
kissing all on
Yep.
that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kissing all on that bitch.
Yeah.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. It says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness."
Right.
So you look at all the past history this motherfucker got from prior to 1492 and after that. You still gonna trust this dude?
Hey, it's,
His
Come on, man.
his track record.
oh shit! I was just gonna
Yeah,
say.
his track record is
His
like-
track record,
It's
his
been
track
recorded.
record preceded himself.
Con, yeah.
You know, he what it say? If not, then where and who is he? You know, if this ain't the wicked, then if you looking at this man's track record, you know, and you seeing, you seeing what this man is convicted for, is brought up on charges, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, that's how you know, man. The Lord only dealing with a select few. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 7,000 men ain't gonna bow the knee to my arm, man. They not gonna have it feel like this, man. Look, cause what he showed us, man. Look, who was that? The Tuskegee projects.
See, yeah.
No. With the syphilis.
Oh, the
Syphilis Project.
The Syphilis Project.
Yes.
Jim Crow.
Yeah.
Jim Crow.
Prison industrial
And
complex.
the Gadites.
Shit. Black Wall Street.
Yeah, exactly.
Rosewood.
And
If I may.
The Gadites. Yeah, the Gad.
What the brother said, the Gadites.
Yep.
So the so-called pilgrims, our people so-called just helped them do everything imaginable to stay alive. They were low-key eating each other.
They dug up they buried to
They'll
survive
eat each
the
other.
winter.
They was eating dead bodies. Man.
Necromancers. Y'all some real-life necromancers.
Yep. Kind of.
And I think
Any
that's
and everything
passion
to these
on
dead bodies to survive.
Yep.
And we helped y'all do everything, and y'all just backstabbed us, just backdoored us. Come on now.
he's so wicked. This nigga, he said the whole system. I'm talking the system. He said a system where he penalized you off your past.
Yeah, exactly.
But yet he wants you to forget his past.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's so that's so fucking. It's Jake's right now. They can't find a decent job because of a mistake he made when he was
It can
16,
be
17
petty
years
shit.
old. This man 40 years old.
Exactly.
He not even in that lifestyle no more.
And then you know what's so bugged out? They kids, you can tell this their kingdom. Look, I heard. Look, the mayor Daley's son, he did some kind of I don't know, murder, attempted murder, whatever. That shit got swept under the rug.
Absolutely.
Money.
You know.
Absolutely.
Hey, Joe Biden, his son. This nigga in the.
He a heroin addict. I'm gonna say it right now.
Smoking crack.
He a heroin addict.
But Joe Biden was one of the I think he was a congressman back then.
Yep.
He was one of those advocating to lock niggas up for the
He was the main
under the Reagan administration.
I got you, bro. He's the main nigga that was the main. He's the main advocate for the war on drugs.
Yeah.
Come on now. Make that make sense. Yo, your whole son, a whole junkie.
Look,
But you,
everything y'all saying, bro, spiritually, scripture says, do into her double. So, hey,
it's cool.
hey, whatever happened to these, I ain't gonna say they deserve it, but hey, the Lord said, whoever perished be innocent. You know what I'm saying? If it happened, it happened. But these devils finna get it, bro. We at the end.
Hey, think about the weed. This nigga locked niggas up.
For
Jacob for years for selling weed. Just for his ass to fast forward to the 21st century, we got dispensaries.
No, but look, that's his MO.
Yeah.
He had to do that. The Lord set him up to do that. To the 2/3, because 2/3 wicked. Even men that got persecuted for that. That's men of the Lord now. They went through what they went through, but hey, the scripture says recompense of double. You see like that? You got more definition, or you got
That was
Zechariah.
That was it on that.
Zechariah 13:8.
I got that right now.
Yeah.
Because 2/3 gonna get what they got. Hey, everything y'all just named, much worse about to happen 2/3. Much worse. Getting locked up, false accusing. Hey, bro, they almost been put to death by each other. Like kind of like that movie, Leave the World Behind. And all they gotta do is create the narrative. All they do is fake the narrative.
Cause they gonna.
But Jay gonna do the same. They gonna do what they want to do.
But Jay, the 2/3 gonna be operating out of fear.
Exactly.
They gonna be having that fear. They gonna be shooting each other out of fear.
Yep.
trying to, robbing and killing and stealing from each other out of the field.
What's that gonna say? It says, but for the lack of bread.
For the lack of
Boy,
bread.
Jake love to eat.
Yep.
Jake take place home before the get together start.
Yep.
Jake gonna kill you. He gonna kill his. Jake gonna kill his mama.
But hey, somebody get that right. What the Lord said, but the Lord will give us what? The spirit of
The
fear?
spirit of fear with a strong mind.
A sound mind.
Hey, shit in jail, Jake. Jake, if you go in there and packing noodles in jail,
Yeah.
that nigga ready to put a shank in your ass.
Yeah.
Nigga, you owe me 2 plates of noodles, nigga. Where my noodles at?
Yeah.
He done that finna put a shank in you for some noodles. So how much more? You know?
What's the day? Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a whole lot of natural selection out
Yeah. You got
That
that.
natural meaning of the Lord.
here.
You gonna hear that?
Yeah, I got that Zechariah 13. Zechariah 13, starting verse 8, it says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Yeah.
And that's the measurement of the Lord, man. It is exact measurement. That 2/3 being put away, man.
That's the wicked.
It's the wicked, man.
The wicked of Israel. And you got more?
Yep.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
Zechariah 13:9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, through adversity, affliction.
Yep. And because you got to go through that fire, man. You got to get purged.
That's right. And they gonna, it's gonna be invited. They see the benefit in the purge. They see, even when they get weak, because we all in the flesh, but we get strengthened by one another, man.
Right.
Through the words, we get strengthened by these epistles, these videos.
And because I was gonna say, because look, the righteous is vexed.
Come.
With the abominations. You know what I'm saying? That's going on in this wicked place, like you say in Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4.
Yeah, that's right.
You about to say something, brother?
I was gonna say, even with that, we wanna be perfect. We don't wanna be just the same old person.
We want to practice, man. We want to be like that chaste virgin.
That's
We
right.
wanna be like our Lord.
For our Lord, be pure, man. For our Lord, when you come, man, we want to be made right, man.
Untouched.
You got more to that, brother?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on verse 9, it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people.
Dang.
And they shall say, the Lord is my power.
That's the cut.
Go ahead, brother. You got it, and get that word refined too while you at it.
I was gonna say, that's how you know the Lord name is important. We don't. I don't even like saying the name, but we don't call on Christ or Jesus, none of that. We go to the exact name of the Lord where He told us to call Him.
They said you don't call your daddy by his name, you call him daddy.
Yep. Wicked.
Folly. That's folly.
Somebody asks you what house you come from. I come from the house of so and so, from the stock of so and so. That's how it was.
That's exactly how they did it back in the day.
Back in the day, I come from the stock. Oh, you come from good stock. I know the reputation of
That
father
reputation.
Saul. That's why I said the house of Saul and the house of David.
That's crazy because that's going into this scripture here. When you look up that, I'm gonna finish reading this. Yeah, this is Psalms 94, verse 15. He says, "But judgment shall return unto the righteous, and all the upright in heart shall follow it." Verse 16, "Who shall rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?"
That's right.
The only people gonna stand up is the man of the Lord.
Hey, what did Isaiah say? I will go, Lord. Send me.
Send me.
Yeah, that courage.
That's exactly.
Yeah, valid.
That's how I said it.
Valiant.
Like, send me, Lord. I'll do it. And we motivated, man. We encourage men to do it, man. Send me, Lord. I'll go do it. I'll stand up against the evildoers. Slakia, go ahead, preach.
Why is that?
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 7:7.
Yep.
Surely oppression maketh a wise
Man, mad. Yep.
You fucking.
That's what I was trying to
Bro,
do.
the men of the Lord off.
Yep.
Vex.
Remember 300? He said, my heart is filled with hate. King was like, use it. Use it.
Like,
yeah, go ahead.
because I was gonna say, it's like I would.
I got it.
I was gonna say because we come, in the eyes of this world, we may be lowly, humble. We may come off as, well, these some nice guys. They don't know what we be thinking in our mind.
Meditate.
Like we meditate too. Like we want to see mass judgment. We want to see Keisha, you know, the nigga woman get raped.
Oh, bro, I meditated
You know.
about Chris Hammond, bro. I meditated about him.
Yeah.
I said, I want to pass him around like a rag doll.
Yeah.
I want every brother to have 1 month with him. I said, you will never feel pleasure for all the days, all the 1,000 years of your life. But you will never feel, I'm going to keep you alive we all going to keep you alive for 1,000 years. You're going to be 1,000 years old.
You want to see sodomites be put to death.
Yeah.
You know, that's pushing that. But today I'm scrolling through a video and they got a drag queen advertisement
Let's
video.
go to this.
You know?
It's a lot more.
Fucking vexing, bro.
Yeah.
Then you gotta explain this shit to your children.
Yeah.
I know that's
Grown ass man with a wig on and some stilettos.
Cause they be confused. They
You
be
know?
sitting there like, Daddy, do men supposed to? No, man, men ain't supposed to. No, son.
Hey, Zeph, my brother Jabari's son, he was like, Papa, why don't we eat McDonald's? My friends eat McDonald's. They was like, what the hell? But he noticed. He was like, we don't eat McDonald's. Why? Everybody I know eat McDonald's. It was mighty, bro. It was mighty. Just the little things. And even Jabari's daughter,
Yeah.
she went to her aunt's house for Thanksgiving. She was like, Nana, is this pork? I don't eat pork. And she's like 6.
And my son, he go to school. He didn't fast the whole day. Like you ate. He served swine today.
the youngest.
Damn, that's cold, bro.
Look at him like
They serve swine today. Let me cook you a big ass meal.
He's like, yeah, I think that was pork, Dad. I ain't eat. Oh, so you fasted though? Yeah, I didn't eat.
Probably kids something else.
You like shit. Fuck, I gotta give you a meal then.
There you go, son. I know you throw down, Phil. That's my boy.
Shit, we got some lamb chops,
Bro,
bro.
when I tell you, my auntie was astounded. She had the call. She was like, how you 6? You talking about you don't eat pork? Most kids do stuff in front of them. She's like, I don't eat pork. I don't like this. Because she took a bite. She was like, and spit it out. I was like, you don't like
know
this?
the
Go
difference.
ahead and read that, brother.
I got the word for refine
Mm-hmm.
in the etymology online. It says to bring or reduce to a pure, to a pure state or condition of purity as full as possible.
As full as possible.
It says I got a little bit more.
This is gifted of the word re, the prefix re and fine.
That was
Oh, you want that?
Does it give it?
Yep. It says
was good.
re as in back, fine as in unblemished,
Bring it back again.
high quality
Unblemished. So that's going into that,
Yeah.
going into that furnace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be, man, be fine, man.
Without God. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
the elders always push
Yeah.
that we get the 100% doctrine.
That's it. Yeah.
Pretty much we gonna go through a proving
You got it.
ground, man.
Prove
The
the
Lord
word.
gonna test us
Yeah.
whether we be, man of his.
That's it, man. Pure.
If I may too, even when you do like a little, just a little research on YouTube, like it's a 7-minute video on refining gold, and the purest form of gold is dust.
Mm.
So that goes to show you how much the Lord has to break you down
Kind
in order to build you up again.
Kind.
It turns into liquid, and then from the liquid it goes into the dust, and that's the purest form. I forgot how much. It's like some extravagant amount of how much
well,
it's worth.
pure gold is 99.9%. It's like it's all nines.
It's
It's
beautiful.
a process, man. You gotta go through different stages in a sense, you know what I'm saying, to be able to, in order to refine you, man. And that's us in this walk, in this truth, man.
On that real quick, so how does the bricks back their money up? The gold standard. It shows you what's the most precious metal on the face of the earth.
Yeah.
They show that even Esau, his military, that's why when you go to boot camp, they shave your head off, shave your beard off, because the symbolic is
Yeah.
you being born again, you being renewed.
Yeah.
We're finna break you down, we're finna build you up
To a new person.
to a new, so to be a soldier for us.
Yeah.
And that's what, and in the army they got phases. You got first, this phase, this phase, this phase.
Yeah.
And same thing. They really get it from the scriptures. The scriptures.
Kind. Yeah.
If I may. He brought it up before at camp before it. In the world, you know, Hollywood, they make their celebrities do humiliation rituals.
Mm.
It's the same way with us, you know. We gotta go through our humiliation ritual, you know. We gotta do shit that we don't wanna do. We gotta be humble. We gotta, now I wouldn't say be humble, but I would say we gotta be lowly compared to everybody else in this
Well,
world.
if I may,
We do gotta be humble.
expound on what you said.
Exactly.
Humiliation can come in two ways. See, in
Yeah.
Hollywood, they humiliate you for your dignity. They want you to strip away your dignity.
I was just
Exactly.
about to say the same thing. Yep.
Yep.
The truth strip away from you from the world.
Yep.
They want you to be more in the world. Like, we gotta strip away all that dignity. That's where the term comes in, selling your soul.
Yes,
Your
yes.
soul is your dignity.
Integrity.
I'm not doing that. I'm dying for this. I'm standing on this.
Yep.
They want to strip all that away. We need you to say what to do, whatever we want you to do.
So that's a difference. That's not even. I wouldn't even say. Man, what would you call that when somebody just settle for anything like that? That's
Selling your soul.
selling your soul, basically.
They call it cremation of care.
No morality.
Damn, that's
Low
right.
morality.
No morality.
No morality.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, it's something else I wanted to say.
There's like a term for it.
It is
It's a word for it.
I
Yeah.
can't think of it.
It's like a low life or something, man.
Well,
Like,
like infinite,
no life.
like faith.
They call it a cremation. I know.
Cremation.
When
Sell out,
I
cremation.
was talking about that, they call it a cremation of care.
Yeah.
yeah.
They put you through certain stages to see. Okay, if you want to be with us, they're gonna have to put you in states where you got to be immoral in a sense.
Yeah, you gotta be immoral. One of those things is like killing. You rape the baby, then the same baby you rape, you kill him.
They like a whore that's not getting
Yeah,
paid.
first of the stages with the animals.
Like Epstein
Yeah.
Island style, bro.
Yeah.
So, because you're seeing right now, a lot of these celebrities, these high class celebrities,
Has
now
been
being
traced
exposed that they was all on Epstein Island.
Whether they want to do it or not.
You know, and when you look at a video of Epstein Island, he had temples. He had temples on his island. He had a temple of the god of Molech.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I saw a video of little 10-year-old girls making this bed, like 13 girls in one room.
Any brothers told them anything?
You can finish that.
I'm gonna finish this
that
up,
song's coming.
and then we gonna wrap up.
Can you go down to verse 20?
I'm just gonna read on down from 17.
Okay.
Even though that is, yeah, it's nice. I'm gonna start at 17. This is Psalms 94:17. It said, "Unless the Yahweh had been my help, my soul had almost dwelt in silence."
Meaning death.
Yep. Unless the Lord has been his help. He said, "When I said my foot slipped, thy mercy, O power, held me up."
That's right.
And the Most High holds us up, man. Even when we fall, man.
Just man fall 7 times.
Yes.
Get up again.
Yeah, that's right. He
It's
said,
like you're a soldier in the army and you fall, and then your brother like, come on!
he holds
We
you
gotta
up.
go!
You gotta keep going,
Yeah.
man.
He holds
You
you
gotta
up,
keep
and
going.
another soldier behind you holds you up.
Hey, we almost out of here.
God.
We almost out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Lord's saying to us too through the
That's
Spirit, man. Hey, you gotta keep on going, man. Like when you working out,
Yeah.
you know, you be hitting
Yeah.
in the waist, you need to do one more. You can do one more. Do one more. You know, push, man. Push. Keep
Aim it
going.
better with other people.
Yep.
It was on, you push better when it was a butter line.
Yeah, come. Yeah, yeah.
With a butter line, you may say, man, you do 10 reps with just by you.
Yep.
But brother, that you may do an extra 10 because he's
Extra 10.
pushing you.
That's right.
Come. Yeah.
No, bro, you
Hey,
you
just
back
like
up
I'm talking
to
about.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
The war
Yeah.
movies, like think of D-Day, like the fiery darts of the wicked,
Yeah.
the bullets. See the bullets. Brother, you fall. Get on, we gotta get to cover. Come on. Cover is the word. Like, bro, you fail, but come on, we finna uplift you. You know, it's cool to fall. But we finna get you back on your feet.
Oh, he said, this verse 19, he said, in thy multitude of my thoughts, and it's like, in the multitude of my thoughts, within me, thy comforts delight my soul.
And the multitude of his thoughts,
Yeah.
because you know, our mind
Deceitfully wicked.
is deceitfully, we got,
Who could
there's a
know?
lot of what if scenarios, but when you read the scripture, it comforts you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we in the flesh.
Well, listen, the scriptures give you the standard. See, in your mind, it's the angel on your left, it's the angel on your right hand shoulder, it's the demon on your right hand shoulder. You know, I mean, the angel on your right hand shoulder and your demon on your left hand shoulder sway your mind, but the scriptures, it gives you rest.
Because with the left hand side gonna be trying to deflect you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, discourage you,
Persuade you.
Worrying.
you know how you worrying, discourage you, man, and tempt you like the brother just said.
It fills you with pride.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
But then here it is, the spirit of the Lord, like, nah, man. You know, and then the scriptures start coming up, and you like, nah, I ain't doing that. It's wicked, man. You know.
Look at
Oh, he,
Yeah.
he put fear in you. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say. The Lord has not given us a spirit of fear.
Did anybody
but a
get
sound
that?
mind,
Yeah.
of love and a sound
Did
mind.
anybody get
I
that?
had the sound mind.
Yeah, kind of get that.
You call that earlier? That's a spirit.
Yeah, I did call that earlier.
Yeah, I
That
heard
was the
that.
spirit, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm finished reading this though, and then I'll let you get that last verse 20. Shamari gonna break that down.
How you know? Go ahead.
He said, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
Y'all just got done talking about that.
Yep.
Y'all just got done talking about how the throne of iniquity frame of mischief by law. They put mischief on the ways of laws, man. So the throne, what does it say? It says, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? So when the Lord comes, it told you in verse 15, but judgment shall return into righteousness.
Yeah.
So when the Lord give righteous the judgment to righteous men, which is the elect, you think the throne of iniquity gonna have fellowship with it? Get the hell out.
Hell no.
No sir.
Wait, old head like sheep.
What's that one day?
Hey, so that's how you know. Hey, the Most High don't love everybody.
Exactly. And that's how you know,
Yep.
the actual Gentile is not going to take part of this inheritance as well too.
That's right.
Because they got their gods, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and they got their laws. But what's going to be exalted and extolled is the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
Like none other.
That's right.
You can get the next one.
He said, but no, you good, brother. You good, man. You got some more to say? Let the spirit flow out. This is verse 22. He says, but
21.
Flock it, verse 21. He says, they gathered themselves together against the soul of the righteous and condemned the innocent blood.
Because they know.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is talking about the elites. They
Yep.
know that we ain't for their turn. But they know the kingdom coming.
Wisdom of Solomon.
They scholars,
Hey,
they scholars
I'm
looking it up
hey,
like,
I'm
man,
already
you
on
man,
Favorite
GMS.
chapter.
They on point.
Yeah.
Con.
They on point, bro. You gotta, apostles always say, bro, how we have visions and dreams about us going
Same
on.
thing.
They have visions of us in rulership. They be having dreams about the kingdom.
They
Like,
be having nightmares.
you ever woke up out your sleep from a terror?
Like they checking to see if they got it.
They see
Come
a
on,
posse. They see the posse. They chain on their neck with one of the brother they watching.
Hey, that's Psalms 149. That is gonna happen.
Bro, I had a dream, bro. I had a dream earlier, like literally this week, bro. The place was getting shot up, like,
Yeah.
and an alarm went off, and the alarm was like, I right went out, looked out the window, and I'm like, who's shooting at us? Wasn't nobody out there. And the alarm went off, and I thought the alarm was part of the dream and woke me up. So I just jumped, and I was already, on edge. But you gotta think Esau. As soon as that whip hit their back, they like, oh shit, this is a dream. As soon as that whip hit their back, bro, they have dreams of Jake ruling. They make movies about it.
That's the spirit, because they were supposed to come out with a show about that. Supposed to
Crackers?
Yeah,
Crackers.
it's never gonna come out.
It never came out, bro.
It
You
never-
can't find that movie nowhere, bro.
And that's why Esau, you gotta think, the average Edomite, this speaking is the average, they don't like to
That
sleep.
was cold.
So we can imagine the elites. I've been with, being Esau's army, I watch high rank, like, this nigga's, we gotta go do a mission. Nigga, you only slept for an hour, nigga. How the fuck you?
No, you're right. The Mosh Pipe used to tell us, he said, human body, he said, Esau always taught us, human body can operate on 4 hours of sleep. It ain't healthy, but it'll do the job. And he'd be like, what the fuck? What?
Yeah.
But he didn't know who Israelites were. He like, I didn't know we was Israelites, but he's like, Israelites love to sleep. Like, they love come, like, in sleeping, chilling.
You know what's so crazy? I've been up ever since yesterday morning.
Damn.
That's crazy because I had to, I worked all day yesterday and then I worked overnight.
Damn.
Yep.
Get you some rest, man.
Yeah, I am.
Damn, bro.
I'm on 5 hours.
Yeah.
I gotta go in at
You
2 o'clock.
right, you can.
Bro, Jay. Yeah, human body can't operate on 5 hours. It's not healthy, but it's possible.
It is, man.
4
Hey,
hours. All you need is 4 hours.
I don't know how true it is, but remember Dick Gregory?
Yeah.
He said the number one death is sleep deprivation. And when you notice that the average American, the reason why they got a lot of disease and sickness because they over fucking work. When you go to Europe, I was stationed in Europe and Italy.
They take days off.
The dude, like, you Americans work too fucking much.
Read something else.
Hey,
I'm
this,
gonna read these last two, right?
Bro, the last two.
So like, go ahead, brother. No, I mean to cut you in speech.
nah, this is just what America pushes, man. You know, they push if you don't work. I mean, if you don't sleep, you know, sleep. What they say, sleep is for the dead, in a sense, man.
If I may.
But,
That's why there's a place called Egypt, you know? Place of captivity.
Yeah, come.
All we do is work.
This is Psalms 94, verse 22. He says, but the Lord is my defense. Matter of fact, but Yahweh is my defense, and my power is the rock of my refuge. And he shall bring upon them their own iniquity,
Yep.
and shall cut them off in their own wickedness. Yea, Yahweh our power shall cut them off.
See, everything y'all saying.
So like, let me say, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai shall cut them off.
Everything y'all said that he did the 2/3.
Yep.
I mean, again, it hasn't been done 2/3, but the Lord
Yep.
used that hand to do it.
That's it.
So the Lord gonna recompense the Lord. The scriptures is multifold. Yeah, the 2/3 have to punish. I use your hand to do it, but I'm still gonna punish you for doing it.
That's right.
But Lord, I was not under my own control. Yeah, but I gave you a choice.
And cause look, the trumpets have been blowing out here, man. Hey, the Lord been, he been out here playing these trumpets, man, through the prophets, man. Making beautiful music out here in the highways and the byways, man. And Jake they didn't dance to it,
That's right.
you know. They didn't sing to it. They didn't mourn.
Jay called the song whack.
Yep.
Man, you better change that, man. Nah, Jay, you know, like,
Yep.
you know, a certain song you don't like,
Yeah.
come on.
You scoffing.
You like, what the fuck? Man, play something else, man. Get pushed up.
Put some TD Jakes on.
Yeah.
why you listen to that conscious, man?
Other than that,
Nigga, what
Israel.
Louis Farrakhan at?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
That's right.
You know, Jake love Louis Farrakhan. They think he a
Yeah.
god.
And they
you know.
deep, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't do nothing but talk slow.
Talk about it.
Pissing me off.
Yeah, he ain't talking about nothing, man.
He ain't talking about
All he
nothing
doing is
slow.
watching the apostles stealing. Like,
Ooh, that's
that's
deep.
a deep.
Yeah, it's like his head slick.
With a handkerchief. You ever notice he gotta wipe his lips?
Yeah, he's sweating.
How you sweating?
Your lips sweat.
Yeah.
Bro, that nigga talk like a preacher. Yeah, he talk like a preacher, bro. You got that up?
Which one?
Timothy?
Timothy, we gonna close up on that one, brother.
Con.
Nigga talk like he preacher.
I'll let you break it down.
Second Timothy 1:7.
Yep, you got it, brother.
Con. Let it load for a second. Okay.
Beautiful.
Second Timothy chapter 1, starting at verse. I can start at verse 7. It says, For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Exactly what it says. It's clear as day. Exactly. The Lord didn't give us the spirit of fear, you know, but He gave us the spirit, you know, to love one another, you know, to always be confident in what we do.
What's the
You know?
power? If I ask you, what's the power?
Like, you look at that word sound.
He gave us a sound mind.
Sound
Calm.
mind, spirit of power.
I got you.
And a blue letter.
And you go in the word sound. You know what it mean?
Now, wait.
Hmm? Sound is, just look at it, like the brother said, look at the word sound. The water, brother. He already said it, but still look it up.
I was gonna say correct.
Yeah.
Con. 1:7. 1:7.
Or sober,
Yeah, like
Sober.
it's healthy.
healthy, yep.
Hold.
Whole.
That's sober mind, God.
Yeah, what you behold was 100%.
Because basically, when you become sober or sound, that's the Holy Spirit in you, man. The Lord, you know, give you, you know, wisdom and knowledge. That's why it's better than silver and gold. Because when all hell break out here in these streets, and when the micro C hit come out, you already through the Spirit gonna be prepared, man.
Yep.
You ain't gonna have the fear. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? You're the number 8. The Lord put the Spirit on you, lay your head down on the guillotine. No fear, man.
That's the power.
That's the power right there.
That's the power, because these
Yeah.
people ain't got that power.
People don't have it, man.
It's modern day, they think money is power.
Because look, we gonna have what? Ultimate faith. Through the Spirit of power, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, and we at that number, we gonna have that faith, that great faith, and we gonna, we ain't gonna bow our knee, man. We gonna, and like the Lord said in the book of Revelations 2:10, stay faithful unto death. In fact, you can get that. You can get that real quick. Revelations 2:10.
If I may
Yeah.
add,
Yep.
because the reason why is that because we were preparing our mind for that day.
Yep.
See, these people, they have not, they completely clueless to the fact that Jacob's trouble's on the way.
Yeah.
They don't even,
Yeah, they're blinded.
they blinded. So they not prepared, not only spiritually, mentally,
Cause they don't. They
any
look
level.
at they blind. They pastors, man.
My God.
They blind guys. Look, they not preparing them. They not prophesying. They call themselves prophets, but these people are not prophesying, and they not telling, these people in the churches, man. They not preparing you. Hey, the men of the Lord got their eyes on the prophecies, man. And the scriptures even said, when you see these things happening, look up.
Redemption drive 9.
Hey,
So your salvation draw near, yeah.
Hey, the
God,
men of the Lord, like spiritual meteorologists.
Yep,
Yeah.
God, that's it, man.
We right here, like,
We on
hey,
watch,
the
man.
hurricane that's gonna come.
Yeah,
We don't know. We don't know exact time when the storm will hit shore,
Yeah.
but we can. It might hit shore roughly around 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Prepare. If you're gonna stay,
Yeah.
because in hurricanes they tell you if you're gonna stay, you gotta prepare your house to endure that storm.
that's it, man.
You have to get sandbags. You gotta board up your windows.
Yeah.
You gotta get extra food because the power may go out.
You're fortified.
You're
Yeah,
fortified.
Yeah.
Or flee.
That's that's what we trying to get right now. Fortified, man.
Right.
But through the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, for these times that's coming, man. We're trying to get built up in much faith, man. That's our fortification right there. Faith, man. That whole armor, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Go ahead, brother.
I also want to add to what y'all was saying.
Yeah.
People are realizing this place going to shit.
Yeah.
But you also got to put the blame. You got to put the blame on these false prophets, these influencers, these prophets and everything, because people are seeing what we're talking about on a daily. But they're contradicting everything that we're saying by giving them prosperity, telling them everything's gonna be okay when it's not.
But here it is, the Lord. You know what the Lord doing right now, right? Man, through the Spirit, man, He finna put a seal on everything, man. Look,
That separation.
Jake gonna be like, I'm an Israelite. They're gonna just be all just coming out of the woolworths, man, because they ain't gonna be. I ain't saying all Jakes, 2/3 ain't gonna listen still. They're gonna be dumb. But it's gonna be man, the floodgates.
You gotta think, the Lord got some shit to fail for these people.
Yep.
Me and the brother was talking about that shit. That shit happened in Miami, whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
I feel like
That
there's some truth to it.
That type of shit, bro.
They tried to cover
These
it up.
people ain't prepared for.
They tried to cover it up with aliens.
You see fucking strange apparitions.
Yeah,
coming out for
That's
sure.
all. That's all.
You see it on TikTok. A lot of people got videos of strange apparitions. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
When the one video, the dude, the house across the street, and the dude was walking, and the demon was like, fuck, and the demon seen him and started.
In fact, chased him.
Yeah.
He's on some mischief.
Yeah. That shit real, bro. Them apparitions.
Yeah.
They say they walking through dry places.
Yeah.
So they ain't got no habits.
It said in the day of that power that people shall be given.
I was gonna bring that up. That Psalms 110.
Like the other was saying, there's gonna be the influx of believers coming in the last hour.
It's gonna
They're gonna have to see it to believe it, but what?
'Cause
Ultimately, they believe.
Look what's going on, man. All of these moms getting exposed everywhere, man. All these celebrities.
Exposure.
Exposures is all on them, man. The Lord just shining. And then the prophets out here preaching the prophets. I've been saying all these things already. Anyway, now it's coming to the light even more.
Yep.
Hey, and what the Lord, if I may add to your point, hey, the Lord, He's killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yep.
Because at the same time, He exposing Esau.
Yep.
He's not Esau, He's exposing these wicked ass Jakes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, He using that exposure as a means to distract your ass from what's really going on.
Yep.
Because Jake, like with the Cat Williams thing, yeah, we've been, like the prophets been talking about these niggas been bending over, taking, rod up the ass, doing all kinds of madness just to get where they at. But that's still a form of distraction because these niggas don't know what's really, these niggas don't know about bricks. They They don't know that Kim Jong-un just really sent fucking military tanks to the border of Korea.
Yeah, it's probably finna go up too.
They ain't seeing this shit.
It's a distraction because that they're not getting that from the men of the Lord. You're getting it from an entertainer in a sense.
That's right.
And that entertainer ain't gonna tell you the truth
That's right.
about the thus says the Lord, man.
That's why all this shit gotta happen though too. I mean, yep, go ahead, bro.
That's how you know our people as a whole is a fucking joke, because we take everything serious from a comedian or somebody that's entertainment rather than people
He's a comedian.
that's actually where you at.
Yeah, poor man.
Make that make sense.
It's the same thing, bro.
Make that make sense. You don't listen to somebody that's actually in your position rather than somebody that's a comedian. Somebody that's what they call them back in the day,
Adjuster.
exactly. Someone that wasn't considered
Serious.
important, exactly.
Royal
Important at
fool.
all, exactly.
He was a royal fool.
Hey, Malcolm X, he said in one of his speeches, he said, your leaders are entertainers and actors. He said, why your leader can't be a doctor or a lawyer?
That's why he said,
Well, yeah, or a prophet, you know?
scripture say, folly,
Set
great dignity.
yeah.
You know, and that's exactly what it is, man.
It's oppression.
You know, and that's part of also your enemy's his weapons that he uses, man, is these distractions and all through his wicked media, you know, to keep Jake, docile and simple. Even his religious system is part of his system. And this is what you don't understand. That's why the scriptures tell you, man, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, man. We wrestle against principalities and high places, man. You know, this is not a carnal war, man. This is a spiritual war out here, man. You know, we fight, spiritually, not carnally. You know.
And if I may add, because you let a nigga like Michael Jordan get on the press con.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, y'all Israelites, if y'all repent, I give y'all free Jordans a year. Niggas would be right there repenting. I don't eat swine.
Right, yeah, come, yeah.
Shit, crap. Jordan said not to eat, you know.
Cause he a rich man.
Yeah.
Funny.
You know what I'm saying?
You repent, you a freak.
Yeah, you
You see how
repent, you get a free pair of Jordans. Jake ass would be right there.
Right
With
there.
the fringes on and all.
You see how they was listening for a minute to Kyrie,
Yeah.
or paying attention to the Kyrie Irving. People was watching that documentary.
Because he's an athlete, yeah.
Cause it's Kyrie Irving.
Exactly.
I was hearing people, man. I was watching what he was talking about, man. Kyrie Irving. I be like, what?
And what happened in the long run? You
And that nigga still hooping in the league.
doing what he saw wanting to do.
Doing what he want to do. And he played for Devil, Mark Cuban. You know. Get the hell up out of here, man.
So basically sold out, man.
Yeah.
They maintain that integrity.
And this nigga, he into all kinds of battle philosophies and shit.
Yeah,
Witchcraft and
Israelite
shit.
/ Muslim / all everything.
He's the same as these niggas that rap past.
I still had that Revelations 2.
Oh yeah, read that. We gonna close, bro. Let's go. It is, bro.
Want to start a little bit earlier or just straight to the point?
Just to the point, 210.
Con. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Hey, yeah, because that's one thing you might have to suffer. Being cast into prison. Being what you call it, guillotined.
Martyr.
You know what I'm saying? You might have to become a martyr, man. But don't. The Lord said, don't. He said, fear not them that can hurt the body,
That's right.
but fear him who can hurt the body and the soul.
He said, be faithful unto death, and I shall give you
Yeah,
It goes in us like
Go ahead, that's good, brother. You in the spirit.
Add
Yeah.
to what the elders just saying,
Yep.
You even might get jammed up off some false things that we put on your name, So
Oh yeah.
just be cool.
Yep.
We know what we put ourselves into, so we know what our enemy could. We know what type of stunts he can pull, We know his devices. We know the laws of the devil,
That's
So
right.
He's a devil.
Exactly.
That's it. Yep.
And we know what the Lord told us to do. Said thing not what thou shalt say.
Exactly.
I shall give you a word, and your mouth shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Go ahead, brother. Finish that.
Continue on in Continue on in verse 10 in Revelation 2. It says that you may be tried and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
See, there you go right there. The Lord said, be faithful unto death, man. And give you a crown of life, man.
That's right.
Hey, the dead gonna rise up first. You know, when the Lord come with that loud shout, with that last trump, then the dead gonna rise up first, man. And then those that's still living, then they gonna come up, meet the brothers up there on the chariot, man. And the Lord said to comfort each other with these words, you know, so it can stay within you, man, during those times, man. You know, hey, the dead gonna rise up first, man, and be changed in the twinkling of an eye, gonna have new bodies, man. So you losing your head or limb, you know, getting chopped off or whatever, man, don't worry about it, man. You're gonna get a new body anyway, a way better body than this body right here. This body was made to perish anyway. You know? Go ahead, bro.
So what the elder brothers is pretty much saying, the Lord's giving you a pre-game prep talk to what's to come, you know? So you should be more than willing to, if that's you in that position.
Yep.
You should be more than willing to that, like, to be in that position, you know, because if you're in that position, you're gonna be the first one raised up, you know. You're gonna be praised because you wanted to be in that position. You. It's wild because like some people think like it's scary to die for the Lord, but you know,
hey,
that should be the main goal, you know.
Hey, you know what? Because what are we doing anyway, right?
We already sacrificing our life for the Lord.
We died.
Exactly.
And we already died.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Paul said, "Oh, death, where's thy sting?"
Exactly.
You know.
Hey, I was shot like you know it's like you saying it's like the good scouting report.
Yeah.
He let you know what they gonna do before they do it, so you can be prepared.
Yep.
When they do it, okay. When they do this, it's what you do.
Yep. So you gonna embrace the impact. Hey, the Lord, because He said it, He gonna keep us from that hour of temptation anyway.
That's right.
For those who have kept the patience, kept the patience, man. He gonna keep you from that hour of temptation, man. You ain't gonna have no temptation. We gonna have faith.
Good. Hey, we got it.
Go ahead,
I
brother.
was gonna say, what's the temptation? We already losing everything in the world. What's the temptation?
Yeah, it's gonna be that fear.
That's flesh.
It's gonna be fear and hungry stomachs.
It's gonna be that flesh.
Lack of food. People are like, whatever, man. You know, when people don't be eating, they be going crazy. They ain't trying to hear you. They gonna have that fear on them and empty stomachs, man.
What you just read? It said, the spirit of
The spirit of fear. Well, he didn't give us the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. Power,
yeah.
A sound mind to make logical
rash decisions.
and rash decisions in the times of distress.
See, that's a power that you don't, that everybody has.
It's the Holy Spirit. We were talking about that earlier.
To be able to break these scriptures down and decipher and apply to your life, that is power. That's the start of spiritual power.
But what we were talking about earlier, we were talking about war too. We were talking about how war is strategy. So these generals of warfare have to make sound decisions in a time of distress. Think about that.
Yeah.
And have a straight face when doing it.
And we're doing it. And believe in the decision that they made.
Yeah. So when you go into that word sound mind in that scripture in 2 Timothy 1:7, it's pretty much having self-control.
Self-control.
Did you get that definition of sound?
And
I had that.
Or the blue letter?
I had it in the blue letter.
it goes into pretty much self-control, man. And those times what the scriptures say, knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of thy time. Strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man.
Like combat sports. You get hit. You still gotta rely on your training. You can't panic.
Yeah, exactly.
Because a motherfucker hit you. You know, you can't go, he hit me, maybe.
You gotta trust and rely on what was being taught to you, what you've learned, you know, through your practice and through your training, man.
That,
you know.
And part of it's like, you gotta be wrong.
No, you gotta be wrong.
No, I don't want to cut you off. You gotta.
Let me get the definition. Go ahead.
You got this, man.
Sound.
Yeah.
Sound.
Okay, I got it.
I got it out of mine. You can get it with blue letter.
Okay, this is sound mind in the not at the mind. Blue letter. It says an admonishing or calling to soundness of mind, to moderation and self-control,
Self-control.
discipline.
Yeah,
Discipline,
You
yeah.
gotta be cool, calm, and collective, man.
You're gonna understand. You're gonna understand the sight of the unwise. I seem like I'm
Probably
dying,
some more in
but
there.
I know what happens after death.
That's mighty.
I understand death. You do not. You know, you have a power. You have a superpower.
Like training. When you train, they tell you you're gonna get hit in the fight.
Exactly.
Don't overreact. That's what you do if you get hit.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because what Mike Tyson said, he said everybody got a plan until they get hit in the mouth, you know. And yeah, you can hit a motherfucker, but guess what? When that punch come back to you, are you able to take it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why Rocky was so cool or something.
No, I'm just saying that's
Yeah.
that's the spirit of the Lord. The Lord is gonna put us, you know, in that spirit to be able to be stable, man, to be able to operate, you know, under adversity when all hell is breaking loose. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know what's gonna be happening
Still.
too, even all the way up into that final hour, man. You know, some brothers they get caught and have to go through that.
Yeah, exactly.
Some men gonna fold, man. That's the sad part about it.
Scary.
The scary part is somebody like, I'll take it. They gonna go and take that chip.
Yeah, bro.
You ever seen that movie? What's that?
This is one movie.
Trying to
that
movie,
has-
12
Saving
years.
Private Ryan?
No, 12 years. Was it 12 years a slave? When the one slave he jumped out and he grabbed his master, wrapped his arms around him, and
Yeah, I'm
and
pretty
he was
sure.
walking away, and everybody was looking at him like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, it's on the auction block.
Yeah,
He said, "Me, it's me." And he grabbed him.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. He's on auction block.
Man, Joe, it's gonna be
This one is
some
slave.
dudes gonna be like that, man.
Yeah.
And that's scary. You know, you don't want to be there.
An example of that.
Man, bro.
An example of that.
Yeah.
I remember a long time ago, my father was like, "What you gonna do in that day?" He went in the room. He's like, "Ain't none of y'all, don't nobody in this room know what they're gonna do in that day."
Nobody.
He said
do.
Peter didn't know what he was gonna do. He said,
Exactly.
"Lord,
That's why the Lord said what He said to Peter, because he didn't know that.
yeah,
But
keeps you humble."
Yeah. But the Lord did pray for him. But you know what? In that same prayer, in that same prayer too, that the Lord prayed for Peter in the 12, He also prayed for the other disciples too. Lord willing, and we part of that number.
Hey, can I get,
Yeah,
if I may give an account real quick.
yeah.
You know, I was in boot camp in the Army. I'm going to talk to this, Jake. He was a drill sergeant, and he pulled me to his office and shit. You know, he's talking about a story like when they find out they finna go to war in Iraq, and how all the white boys were like, "Yeah, we finna go to fucking war. Yeah." They happy and shit. In his mind, like, I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
nervous. But when they went to
It's
the
like
deploy, the motherfuckers they were like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Didn't shoot. They was scared shitless.
Yeah.
He was the one. Do, get the fuck up. What the fuck are you? You know, he didn't want to go. He was scared.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
But when he went there, he
Yeah.
operated. But the ones that, you know, that was crying for it, wanted it, when it was presented to them, they didn't want it.
They didn't show
Yeah,
up.
They didn't show up.
Yeah.
You know, that's why, you know, you got to be humble within this thing, you know?
You gotta walk
Going
over
to
to
you.
you.
Was that his deal?
Because you like, I wanted to see it. You like, okay. The Lord, like, the Lord, he's a man of, how you want to say?
Yeah.
He gonna put you, what they say, I'm gonna put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Lord got the iron.
Yeah, you got the irony. I'm gonna put your money where your mouth is. Okay, you say you gonna do this, I'm gonna put you right in there. What you gonna do? You know, that's why we all gotta say, Lord willing.
That's right.
You know?
God.
Beg, supplications goes to bed. Lord,
Yeah.
Bible shall keep me in that day. You know, you can put money on my life.
Yeah, Lord, don't forgive me, Lord. Yeah.
Cause he was saying like all those dudes that was ready to go,
Yeah.
when they got shot at for the first time, the motherfucker was scared. You know, but he didn't want to go.
Yeah.
But when he got there, he operated under the stress. You know.
God.
You know.
Yeah, that's why we should not boast, you know, in what we think we gonna do, man.
Exactly.
Because we don't know.
Because we don't know.
That's why we say, Lord willing.
There you go.
Hey, what you got, brother? You want to read that? And then if anybody ain't holding nothing,
No.
we can go ahead and close.
I got sound.
You
Yeah,
got
that's
That's
about
mine.
You want to read it? Go ahead, brother.
It's the adjective sound. It says healthy,
Healthy. Yeah.
not diseased, free from special defect or injury.
no guile.
Ooh, it says,
Man.
1200 sound from Old English, gesund, sound, safe, having the organs or faculties complete and in perfect action.
And that's gonna be the truth.
That's cool.
That we gonna be sound on, man. Especially in those days, man. You know, we gonna have that word, man. We gonna have that word, man. The Lord, man. That's beautiful.
And there's more. It all ties into the same thing, but also goes into German, gesund, healthy. It says also further on. It says Gothic, swimps, strong. German, Jesuin, fast, quick.
Hey, it's like sports, right? They all talk about like different sports. Let's use basketball, for example. They said many dudes was better than the top athletes that we hear of today, although we know a lot of niggas sold out. But the point being is, they tell you what separate the best of the best is, can you perform under pressure when people are watching, when the crowd there. See, practice, you practice, ain't no crowd.
Yeah.
You may be the best at practice, but when the game's on, we'll see how you perform. That's gonna separate the good, the average
That pressure.
from the greats, because the greats know how to perform under
Under pressure.
pressure.
And it reminded me of the scripture where Peter said, he said, you got to make your calling of election sure. You know, basically, you got to get faith. You know, you got to rehearse and practicing this thing every day. You know, even if you are by yourself, you still gotta, practice even when people are around.
That's right.
That's the best time. That's the best time when people are around, man, to keep in mind always, man, stay sober, man. You know, you gotta be sober in this thing, man. You can't be out here drunk with them. You know?
It's like that, if I may add to your point, it's like that documentary with the Michael Jordan Last Dance. And they were like, oh, Mike, people, he was an asshole. But he explained within the documentary, the reason why I was like that with my teammates, because I was preparing them to deal with certain players that's going to talk shit on the court.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, I'm trying to build you up. You can face this type of player, he going to talk shit. You can't allow him talking shit to get to your mind, because it throws you off
It's gonna throw you off your game.
So he's like, I'm teaching these guys, it's a reason. They don't understand. And the one dude, he said, like, I'm glad he was like that because we were successful.
Yeah.
He said, I'm glad you got to practice how you.
Game time
Yeah,
scenario.
that's right. Yep. That's right, man.
That's right.
And you got to think, that's what you always said. The glory of the Lord is in everything, bro.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everything, bro. The whole world it has its influence, bro.
You saw that movie, Color Purple? No, it's message.
I never saw that.
I try to avoid it.
I know Whoopi Goldberg.
No, but they said that in that movie. I saw that shit. Man.
What did he say?
Try to
She's
avoid
like,
it.
God is in everything.
Yeah, he is.
But if ain't nobody holding, we can go ahead and close up. Anybody holding anything? Got anything to say? With that, we're gonna give all praises and glory and honor to
Yahweh,
no honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. They'll always rule well. Peace and salutation to all you Akim out here that's laboring in the truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom. I know what's after that. I said they know what's after that.